good morning. Welcome to your morning practice. Today's class is going to be lower body burn and balance, and it's going to be exactly what it sounds like. So the lower body burn is going to be just holding some poses, sustaining some poses to take a moment to look at the subtle body strength of our lower body, the slight tremors that we find when we sustain a pose, and steadying those spaces through the act of steadying the breath in those spaces. So that's going to be where we'll feel the burn of the lower body and condition the inner body strength. The balance. The balancing sequences that we're going to move through are going to offer an opportunity to train your attention. So when we move through balancing, even just a regular static balancing pose requires a sort of focus of attention in order to stay balanced, as many of you know. In some of these poses, I'm going to transition into another pose, and there's going to be a sort of a playground area between point A and point B, where our attention still has to be very present, but moving moment to moment with presence. So it really offers this opportunity to train the attention in a more dynamic way, in a moment to moment way, staying present moment to moment, which is not always the easiest thing to do in day to day. But when we have to move through a balancing sequence, it's actually what's required for us to stay in the sequence without falling out. So I would say that for those sequences that I move through, please, if you're falling out, get up, pause the video, and just play around with that on your own for a little bit, because it's not so much about the poses or the practice itself. In the balancing sequences, it has a lot more to do with the play of the mind and the attention and how we can use it. So in order to do that, if you're falling out, it would be a lot more useful for you to pause the video and play around on your own with it for a little bit. So let's get started. So come onto your mat. Come onto your mat and first just come to a kneeling position here so that we can just take a moment to land. Close your eyes here and just take a couple long, deep breaths just to arrive in the moment and just to simply slow your system down by slowing the breath down and having the mind follow that pace. Okay, let's get out some morning stagnant energy by inhaling. And when you exhale, whoosh it out of the mouth. Let's do two more like that. Inhale and whoosh it out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Okay. Open your eyes here. Come onto your toes. Come onto your toes, tuck them underneath you, even reach under and tuck your pinky toes under. Yeah, and then float your knees up. If you need to put your fingertips down, go ahead. And if this feels pretty shaky for you, just stay right here. Otherwise, if you want a little bit more of a burn, you're going to press your toes into the earth and lift your butt off your heels and your backs of your thighs off of your calves, and bring your hands out in front of you, palms facing up. Find one place to put your gaze just for a couple rounds of breath here. Steadying the gaze also plays a large role in steadying the mind. Okay, on your next inhale breath, let's slowly stand, rise up. Come all the way on your tippy toes and reach your arms all the way up. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, slowly float the palms down, heels come down. Okay. Stand to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Come into Tadasana. Feet are hip distance apart, palms are facing forwards. Relax the shoulders. Find your breath. Always use your breath as like a landing pad for your mind to come back into yourself and into the moment. Good. Inhale the arms all the way up, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, hands to your shins or to the ground. Inhale for your Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, flattening the spine, tail reaches back, crown forwards. And let's exhale into a forward fold again. Belly melts down, heart melts down, tuck the chin. Let's grab opposite elbows here and rest in our forward fold for a moment. Rock your weight slightly to the more front part of your feet, the fronts of your feet. And slowly straighten your legs to the space behind you. As you inhale, feel the breath expand to the front, the sides, and the back of the body by moving your attention to those spaces. As you exhale, completely surrender the weight of your upper body. Okay, inhale for a half lift. Exhale your right leg all the way back and drop the back heel, bend the front knee. Let's come into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Before you come up, square your right hip slightly forward so that both left and right hip are in the same plane. Use one inhale breath and rise all the way up, palms to the sky. Find your gaze to land at the tip of your thumb tips. Take another breath here, inhale. As you exhale, float the arms down. Shift the weight into your front foot and float your back leg up for airplane pose. Keep your arms soft here. Draw the lower belly in. Press the ball of the right foot into the space behind you. Find your breath. On your next inhale, reach the arms all the way back up to the sky. Bring your right leg into 90 in front of you. And exhale, float the arms down, right foot comes down. Good. Shake out your legs just once or twice. Let's do the other side here. Inhale, arms come all the way back up, gaze up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Have your breath flow with the movement. See if you can sync the movement to be exactly the length of the breath. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold once again. Okay, stay here again for a few rounds of breath so we can slowly, gradually soften into our fold and open the inner body. Grab opposite elbows again. Find your cadence of breath, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Okay, inhale for your half lift. Exhale your left leg all the way back. Drop the heel, bend the front knee, Warrior 1, other side. So square your left hip forwards this time. Inhale, one breath up, palms together to the sky. Eyes up towards your thumb tips. Find your breath here. Feel into your back, your low back here. In fact, let's flare the tail out and then tuck the tail in. Do that a couple times, flaring the tail out, tucking the tail in so that you yourself can find the center of that. Find something in the middle of those two movements. Good, one more breath in. Good, as you exhale, float the arms down beside you, shift the weight into your right leg, float your left leg back for airplane pose, right side. Feel into your left hip, see that you're not opening it, so close it so that it's still in the same plane as your right hip here. Relax the shoulders and elbows, but strong in your core. Draw the belly in. Find your steady breathing here. Inhale, arms all the way up, left leg into 90 in front of you. Exhale, float the hands down, left leg down, shake it out. Okay, bring your legs a little wider than hip distance here and just start to swing your arms left and right. Keep your knees facing forwards, but everything else swing wide. Let's do 3 Mahat Yoga Pranayama breaths here. Big inhales through the nose, Big whooshing out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And whoosh it out. Last one. In. And whoosh. Good. Slow down your swinging. And bring your feet back to hip distance apart here. Inhale the arms all the way up. Good. Exhale into Utkatasana chair pose. Palms to the heart, sit into an imaginary chair. And I want you to do the same movement here with your tail. Oftentimes I see a lot of people flare their tail out like this, and doing that many times repeatedly through practice will eventually start to hurt your lower back. So find a balance between the flare and the tuck. Find something neutral here. Keep your heart lifted. Weight shifts to the heels of your feet. Again, gaze steady on one point somewhere. Find your breath here steady and put all your efforts into the quality of your breathing and into the quality of your attention. Shift all your weight into your left foot, your left leg. Feel that. Yeah. And then float your right foot up off the floor just a couple inches. Stay steady right here. Find your breath. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the heart lifted. Keep the breath steady. So even amidst the tremors of the body, we learn to steady the breath. Great. Right foot down. Shift all the weight into the right foot, right leg. Float your left leg up, left foot up. Take a moment here, find your breath. Be with your breath. Good. Lower the left foot down, stand all the way up. And exhale, arms down, shake out your legs again. Okay. Come back into Tadasana, feet hip distance wide. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold, fingertips to the ground. Or flat hands, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale for your Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold. Inhale again for your Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen the spine. Exhale one more time, fold. Bring the belly down first, then the heart, then the gaze. Okay, inhale the right leg back behind you. Anchor or tense your left fingertips about a foot in front of your pinky. We're coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Take your right hand to the front of your right hip so you can use that as a guide. And slowly start to open up the right hip first to the right. Keep your gaze on the ground somewhere, moving towards the right corner of your mat or somewhere close to. So feel that the right hip opens, the belly opens, and the heart opens all the way to the right. Now, if you're really unsteady here, super shaky, you're just going to stay here, honor that space, breathe. If you feel steady, slowly start to reach your right arm up to the sky. Again, check in with the steadiness of your breath and body. And if you feel steady still, you can slowly start to turn your chin to your right shoulder and your eyes to your right thumb. So if you keep falling out, please, this is one of those spaces where you can pause the video and work with your half moon pose slowly at your own pace, studying your attention and where to put it. Good. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly bring the right hand down, right foot down. And on your next exhale breath, fold again, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up, stand tall, palms to the sky, eyes to the sky. And exhale, hands through your heart center. Other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, reach your left leg up and place your right tented fingertips to about a foot in front of your right pinky. Left hand can come to the front of your left hip here. So again, use this hand at your front of your left hip as a guide and start to open the left hip to the left side of your mat. Gaze plays a super important role in balancing poses. You can use it as an energetic anchor point, like another leg, another limb. Okay, so really start to open the belly and heart a little more, front of your left shoulder tip. Press the ball of the left foot or the toe tips into the space behind you. Again, use that as an anchor. Draw the belly in slightly, find your core. And yeah, if you're steady, reach your left arm up to the sky. And steady still, start to turn your chin to your left shoulder and your eyes to your left fingertips. Find one more breath here. And exhale, left hand down, left leg down. Great. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale your hands through your heart center. Okay, so the last little balancing sequence we're going to work through, you can shake out your arms and shake out your legs. I do this quite often in the middle of practice. You just shake, 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 shake the body out. All these little things that hold little tensions, even through the movements and in between the movements. So the last little thing we're going to do is we're going to transition into that half moon pose, since we've done it and you understand that shaping. But we're going to move into it from another balancing pose. So again, this is another opportunity to pause the video if you need to, and just work on the sequence and play around with it on your own. So how we'll do that is first come into Tadasana again so that we're in the right foundational position, and then bring your right leg into a 90-degree angle. Inhale the arms up to the sky and straighten your right foot out in front of you. Kick it out in front of you. Good. Interlace your fingers behind your head so that you can gently press the skull against the hands to keep your heart lifted. Good. Bend the right knee and bring your arms down. Okay, bring your hand to the top of this right knee. Slowly start to open this right hip, the right leg. You can keep your right hand on the knee, sort of just to guide your leg open there. As it's opening, you're slowly going to start to lower your left ribs down towards your left thigh so that you can place your left fingertips on the ground, a foot in front of your pinky. Okay, and then once you've landed there, you start to kick your right leg out into space slowly and open that hip to the right, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Right arm to the sky, chin to your right shoulder, eyes to your right fingertips. Good. Lower the right arm down, right leg down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale, hands through your heart center. Left leg into 90, arms up. Kick your left leg out in front of you and bring your interlaced fingers behind the skull. Stay right here, find your breath. Keep your heart magnetized forwards so the spine stays lifted, and then bend the left knee. Left hand to the left knee. Slowly start to open this hip to the left. And as it opens, start to lower the body down towards that right leg. And with control and with ease, as steady as you can, bring your fingertips down a foot in front of that right pinky. Now, if you find that you're just dropping down and the hands drop down, pause the video, come back to it, see if you can have it flow with such a slow stickiness that your attention has to be present to every single moment. Okay, start to kick your left leg into space. Before you reach your left arm up, be sure that you're spending some time making sure that the hip is opening to the left, belly, heart, front of your left shoulder tip, and then reach your left arm up to the sky. Ardha Chandrasana here. Okay, bring your left hand to the ground, left foot to the ground. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale your hands through your heart center. Okay, good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Come back to Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, just come onto your bum here. Good. Come onto your back from this space. And we'll just close our practice, our short lower body practice this morning with a twist here. Bring your arms into cactus shape. Cross your right leg over top of your left. Option to eagle your legs by tucking the right toes under the ankle. No need to if it doesn't go there. You can just cross. Shift your bum over to the right just a couple centimeters here. And then lower your legs to your left and turn your chin to your right shoulder. Just spend a few moments here first, tending to relaxing the body. So forehead, jaws, all these subtle spaces, belly, shoulder blades, teeth, tongue. Bring the legs back to the center. Just uncross and cross your legs the other way. Shift your bottom over to the left, couple centimeters, and this time legs to your right, chin to your left. And then just move a few deep breaths through the body. As always, I like to remind people that the deep breath is not simply determined by the length of the breath. The deep breath largely has to do with the quality of presence with the breath. So a deep breath, for example, here, inhale and move your attention to the front, the sides, the back. Feel the inner body sensations, be with them. Exhale, relax. Bring the legs back to the center, uncross your legs. Good, you can windshield wiper your knees a couple times here too if you like. And also option to hug the knees in towards your chest. Rock left and right. And then just take a moment here. You can lay down and relax for a little longer if you have that time this morning. Otherwise, I hope you have a really good day. And I'll be offering some longer classes and sessions where, it'll be where you can actually lay down in Shavasana. That space is actually quite important to let the body adjust to all the movements through practice. And in these 20-minute videos or in these short practice sessions that are more conducive to the modern kind of mind, I skip a lot of these little nuances of practice. So know that if you have the time, it's very useful to just take some time to assimilate, let the body assimilate. And otherwise, when you have time, come check out one of the longer classes that'll soon be posted. Thank you, and hope I see you soon.